Kawasaki Versys 650, 2022 on review. Updated looks mimic Versys 1000. The Kawasaki Versys 650 has been part of the Japanese firm's range since 2006, providing a dependable introduction to road-focused adventure touring for riders of all experience levels and carrying salt-crusted commuters across years of dependable service. Updates arrived in 2010, 2015, and now again for 2022, but the same basic recipe has always remained: a no-nonsense 649 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine sandwiched in a tubular steel frame, with enough room for a rider and pillion and a pair of 17 inches wheels for road-only adventures. Think of it then as the Volvo estate of two wheels, likely to blend into the backdrop of a busy bike, neat, but simple, dependable, and capable of years of hard graft. This latest model is no different, featuring the same steel diamond chassis and twin-pot motor as the previous incarnation, allowing for a claimed 66 brake horsepower and manageable Kawasaki Versys 650 seat height of 845 mm. What's new though is the styling, which now mimics the larger four-cylinder Versys 1000. There's also LED lights everywhere and a color 4.3 inches TFT dash with mobile connectivity. But is it enough to be top dog in a competitive sector? Ride quality and brakes. In a word, easy. The Kawasaki Versys 650 is a cinch to ride fast or slow solo and would be just the ticket for new riders wanting a first big bike of this style, or someone wanting an easy-to-live-with daily rider for all weather exploits. It's a bike that handles exactly as you'd expect it to, with light pushes on the raised bars resulting in easy changes of direction at any legal speeds. Soft without being wallowy, it soaks up the bumps of a British backroad nicely and remains composed with a big squeeze of the powerful front brakes. Engine. Despite updates to the styling and electronics, the 2022 Kawasaki Versys 650 retains the same 649 cubic centimeters, circa 66 brake horsepower parallel twin engine as before. A rev-happy Euro 5 lump producing a characterful rumble reminiscent of an old Subaru Impreza WRX heard from a distance, it'll plod along at the speed limit without fuss and rev its little heart out on a back road whenever called upon. Reliability and build quality. The Kawasaki Versys 650 is screwed together very well, with no panel gaps, rattly nastiness, or cheap fittings. The paintwork has a premium glossy finish, and the switchgear clicks with purpose and feels like it will stand the test of time. Our 2022 Kawasaki Versys 650 owner review indicates a happy owner who hasn't had any issues. Owner's reviews of the previous 650, which shares the same engine and main frame, return an average of 4.7/5 stars for this section too, suggesting you should have no major issues with the new machine. Value versus rivals. As mentioned in the engine section, the Versys 650 is incredibly frugal, but it's not all wallet-friendly fun with the Kawasaki. Prices for the bike start at £7,899, which is about on the money for the genre and cheaper than some rivals. However, they then climb to over 10 grand for the highest spec GT model, which is simply too expensive for a 650 twin. Outside of that though, expect the proven twin-cylinder engine to be dependable and reliable, with a 2-year warranty on hand to look after anything that goes amiss.